the American Bar Association.
She said, quote, "Our job is to stand up for people who can't do it themselves. And our job is to be the champion of lost causes." With us now is the Federalist reporter, Brianna Lyman. What is she saying, and what is Justice Sotomayor up to, Brianna?
I mean, the fact that you have a sitting Supreme Court justice saying we have to stand up and fight this fight is lending credence to the claim or reinforcing the criticism that judicial overreach is occurring and that the judiciary is being used as a political weapon rather than the judiciary being used as a neutral arbiter of the law. And the fact that she said we have to fight for lost causes. The role of a lawyer is to zealously advocate for a client, of course, but the role of a judge is to advocate or zealously advocate for the Constitution, and those aren't always the same thing.
That's right. Her job is to interpret the law.
Yes.
Some plaintiffs and some defendants deserve to lose, yes. Right? Her job is to say, what does the law say? And this call for activism, unfortunately, you're seeing it in district judges. You also saw it at the Supreme Court itself when she joined Supreme Court Chief Justice Roberts in sort of an overnight weekend overriding of a local intervening in a local case before the Supreme Court would normally have jurisdiction. So we hear a lot about how President Trump has to follow the law, and yes, he does, but judges do too.
Yeah, it almost seems like her comments are this implicit demand for judicial supremacy. But when the founders created 3 co-equal branches of government, funny enough, the judiciary was designed as the weakest branch of government. And Thomas Jefferson said in an 1804 letter, there is nothing in the Constitution that gives judges the authority to dictate the actions of another branch. They're there to interpret the law and apply the consequences. But now they are speaking with this sense of finality as if they get to dictate national and foreign policy, which is probably out of their scope.
It seems as if the justice is giving the activist judges encouragement.
Yes.
That she is egging them on because maybe they are losing power or in danger of losing their power because now the American people have seen what they're up to.
Yeah, this is inflammatory rhetoric, so to speak, because it's encouraging people to engage in the partisan lawfare that has really impeded the Trump administration thus far. And if we get a case involving the ABA, I can't see how she won't have to recuse herself, given these comments seemingly encouraging them to go forth. And we know that they are left-wing. So it definitely seems like there's bias.
Do you think the Supreme Court is going to put a lid on this phenomenon of district judges, as you've been describing, deciding that they have the power to set policy for the entire United States?
Look, from her lips to God's ears, Clarence Thomas in 2018 in Trump v. Hawaii said that we have to question, do district court judges have the authority to issue nationwide injunctions? So it's definitely been on their minds, and I hope they rule the right way. But John Roberts and Sonia Sotomayor don't give me much hope.
Nope. Brianna Lyman, great to see you. Thank you so much. Back to our top story, taxes. Let's bring in former House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Kevin Brady, who was instrumental in